Sahana Bhavatu Sanau Bhunaktu Saviram Karavavai Tejasvinavaditamas Vedvishavai Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Shlok number 12. Ye chaiva satvika bhava rajasastamasasya matta eveti tan vidhi natvam teshu te mai. So in this way, this very beautiful 7th chapter, the Jnana Vijnana Yoga. In this we are seeing that how to see God everywhere. Not only how to see God everywhere, but as we were discussing in the question answer session in the morning, when you see God everywhere, basically what do you see? Atma. Atma is revealed in the Vedanta as Brahman. So you are not confined to this body. As long as somebody has this perception, this understanding, that I am something, a life principle which is manifesting in this body-mind complex. Then the masters of Vedanta says this fellow is still a child, is an ignorant person, he doesn't know the truth of life and himself also. Himself or herself, anyone. Ultimately, when the knowledge dawns and when you realize the truth of yourself, then in the beginning you are in this body. And what is the end? The world is in you. Just imagine. The whole cosmos is in you. The stars, the trees, the mountain, the rivers, the oceans, everything is in me. This is comparable to being in a dream world. When we are in the dream world, then whatever I was dreaming of, I was dreaming of Narmada Ji yesterday night. She was flowing right from one point to another point. The place where she starts is called Amarkantak. And when she ends is Bharuch. She goes into the Arabian Sea and meets the ocean. Ocean is its Bhagwan. And she's desperate. I want to meet my Ishvara, I want to meet my God. And we have created so many dams in the middle, but he says, dams get damned. Nobody can stop me. I am going to meet my reverential God, the ocean. And she runs and dances and meets the ocean. So yesterday night I was, dreaming. I was seeing all of you, was having a nice time swimming, and I was just sitting there. So whenever there is a desire, then you can fulfill your desire in the dream and have a nice swim. So I dived in Narmada and I swam not only 5-10 feet, but I crossed the river. Huh? And after crossing the river, I came back also. And still I was not tired. So at that time, the dream was in me. Narmada was in me. I was a small fellow who dived in the river, swam there, went across, and again came back. And in the end, I had nice poha. I had poha and also that which I do not have right now, jalebi. So poha and jalebi, I had a very nice feast because I had slept so much. After all, one gets tired. But at that time, when I was having tea, somebody, dropped my tea on me. And when the hot tea fell on me, I woke up. And when I woke up, then the whole scene was different. I was not inside Narmada, Narmada was inside me. The mountain was inside me, and the ocean was inside me, and the poha jalebi was also inside me. Everything was inside me. And later on, I kept on looking at that jalebi because I couldn't eat that jalebi properly. I just started with poha, and then, that fellow, he dropped the tea and woke me up. Just imagine what is a beautiful experience of dream. In dream, you experience the world inside you. In fact, you are inside the dream. You're a small fellow, a human being, an individual. And in this vast world, you are manifested as some fellow there. But the moment I wake up, the entire dream world is in me. Isn't it a fact? Isn't it our daily experience? And the masters of Upanishads and the Vedantic teachers, they say this is the same story in this waking state. Right now, I am seeing that, I am in this world. Right now, I am in a particular ashram, I am in a particular place, and I am learning about the teachings of Bhagwan Krishna and Bhagavad Gita. So this whole place is there, this city is there, this country is there, and you are inside this. But the moment you realize the truth, that is the importance, that is the beauty. Experience of reality is not merely some peaceful experience. That is just a very small part of it. The realization of the truth of life is that the whole world is in you. Wow, what a beautiful thing. And all the things which are there, which you have acquired or which you are yet to acquire, which are yours or which are somebody else's, everything is going on in you. So that is the objective of realization of Brahman. And for that, here Krishna says that I am going to tell you the way, the methodology, the path to the realization of that one divinity which is holding this entire creation, from which the creation has come, unto which the creation is being sustained, and unto which it will go back also. So this is just like a wave coming, and everything is changing so drastically. So this is definitely a world where everything is changing. It's an ephemeral world. changing world. And it's all in a dream. But how do you start on that journey of knowing the truth, knowing what is called as the truth or God in Vedanta is called as Brahman. So how to know Brahman? He says, in fact, Brahman is everywhere. Whatever you see in the world, everything is pervaded, blessed, sustained by whatever we call as God. That is the timeless truth, imperishable truth. But where do you start? He says, look at nature. Nature is my creation. Just as, man is also creating so many beautiful things in the world, big buildings, big factories and industries and art and painting and music and whatnot. Various things, artistic and creative people, they have created so many things in the world. God says, I have also created so many things. I have created you also. I have created this world, the sun, the moon, the mountains, the rivers, everything I have created. And now I'll tell you the secret that how do you pursue, how do you explore and realize the truth. He says the whole nature is made up of two things, apara prakriti and para prakriti. Apara prakriti is made up of matter. She is visible, she is very compassionate, she is beautiful. She is like a lady, charming, lovely, sweet, blessed, compassionate. That is what world is. It's very beautiful. But at the same time, in case if you turn towards apara prakriti, there is no end to your life. I'll keep on giving different experiences. I'll keep on changing the show. The sunlight and the sky colors will keep on changing every season. And you keep on clicking the photographs. I'll keep on sending lovely birds and people in your life and you can keep on enjoying them. And I tell you, there is no end to it. One fellow will go, another will come. More charming, more sweet, more child, more playful. After some time, this fellow will also go. I'll send you another one. In apara, I keep on giving, recharging, refreshing, and it keeps on coming and coming. So suppose you give importance to the apara prakriti should be seen, she should be appreciated. But there is one thing called, appreciating the truth. Another thing is called that this is the goal of your life. Your success, your fulfillment in life is all about acquisition of experiences of various objects of the world. If that is the goal, then I'll keep you busy. One life is not enough also. You'll pray, Bhagwan, oh God, give me another life. Some few countries are still left, to visit. I've seen many countries, but I've not been to that small country in Africa. That is still left. It's on my to-do list. Visiting list. God says, doesn't matter. Don't worry. I'll give you another life. And another life. And another life. But when I've experienced all the lovely things here, but I've not seen heaven. Okay, no problem. Next life, heaven. So these are the divisions of different levels of apara prakriti. And you will keep going on and on. And then, there is another prakriti, another component of prakriti. The deeper essence, beauty, of everything. Not only human beings. When you see a human being, you are fascinated by the lovely nose and the lovely eyes and the lovely face and the flowing hair and lovely speech. And when she speaks like cuckoo. She, has such a sweet voice like koel. So you have some experiences in life. There is one aspect of that lady. She's very beautiful, so sweet. When she opens her mouth, the music has started. It looks like that. But when you hear what she is speaking, she's a rascal. She's demon. She's asur. She's only thinking about killing, looting, robbing, hurting. Just see the fact. I'm just giving an example. There is a physical side of anyone and there is the beauty inside, the divinity inside. In case if you turn towards the physical beauty, it's not going to last long. It will decay, it will destroy, and it is so superficial. But if you see deep inside her heart, deep inside the essence of that person, the understanding, the truth of that person, then you will start, on the path of discovering God in anyone. We call that fundamental essence as Prakruti, higher nature. Para is higher, divine nature, elevating nature. So this is true for anything. So that is how he starts this section and he gives so many examples. He says, the Prakruti is there as the basic life principle in everyone. Jiva bhutam mahabhavo yayedam dharyate jagat. It is sustaining your life. What is sustaining your life? Guruji, my blood sugar, my heartbeat, my blood pressure. No, my dear, that is not the truth. Behind all these things is the principle of life that you are a living being. This life principle is what is sustaining your life. Know that to be the Prakruti. So have this discretion, this discrimination, this vivek, that you can always identify that which is the higher Prakriti and the lower Prakriti. If you just go after the lower Prakriti, then it's your life. You'll enjoy, you'll see that. Nobody is going to stop you. And least of all, God will never come in your way. You can just enjoy anything you like. And in case if you want to see some beauty, some divinity, some deeper truth, that is also your discretion. So this is what he starts in this chapter and he gives so many examples. And after giving all these examples, then in the 12th shloka, yesterday we were reading, he says, basically, everything is made out of my the gunas of my Prakriti. The apara Prakriti, basically, and even the para Prakriti. Para Prakriti is the life principle. The three gunas, they are not really of the para Prakriti, but they are of the apara Prakriti. In the apara Prakriti, the things which are made out of matter, there are these three gunas. Which are the three gunas? Sattvic, Rajasi and Tamasi. What is the difference? Tamasi things create all inert matters. Rajasi things create, things which bring about energy and activity. The prana, our energy, that is created by Rajoguna. And sattvic things, they create intelligent things, like mind, they like intellect, and nice thinking, nice thoughts. So one is, creating the intelligent aspect of everything in the creation. Rajogun is creating activity and energy, running around. And Tamogun is creating inert thing, matter, the physical body. In our personality, our body is made out of Tamoguna. Our energy, prana, is made out of Rajoguna. And our mind and intellect is made out of Sattva-guna. Not only, these three divisions are there, but whenever Sattva-guna is there, it can have predominance in your thinking also, in your mind also. In case there are some people who are sattvic people, some people, they are predominantly Rajasi people. And some people, obviously, they are the third kind, the Tamasi fellows. Whenever there is a person who has the fragrance of Sattva Guna in his thinking, in his motivation, what is the nature of motivation and thinking in such people? They work out of fulfillment, dignity, self-respect, love, thoughtfulness for everyone. In case if there is a person who is head of a family and he is a sattvic person, he'll take care of the family. He'll love the family. He'll love his work. He'll love his neighbors and the country and the people and the animals and the birds and the trees and the flowers. That fellow will have time to go in the mountains and see one flower, wafting in the air, swinging in the air. You just stand there, what a beautiful thing. They have sensitivity to see, peaceful mind, appreciation of beauty. There is thoughtfulness in their intellect. All these things that they are associated with sattvic. And wherever there is a predominance of Rajoguna, there is insecurity, disturbance, a sense of lack deep inside you. And you want more and more and more all the time. You have acquired so much. But still, this Rajoguna, it keeps on making us desire more and more. In the third chapter, Bhagwan Krishna uses this word only. Kama eshaha, krodha eshaha, rajoguna samudbhavaha. Some people have so many desires and anger also. Why this thing is not happening to me? God, why are you angry to me? I have given so many laddus to you, and all my laddus and coconut fruits, they have gone wasted, and you are not blessing me at all. I have done so many pujas and worship in so great places. It was all a waste. You are not giving me what I desire. Worship for them is just a business deal. I gave you this much and you have to return in this form. These are Rajoguna fellows. I have benefited in life. The success of Rajasi fellows in lonely is in the degree of acquisition of wealth and various things outside. Guruji, you are quite a successful person. I said, why? How do you know that I realized God? No, it has nothing to do with God. Your success has nothing to do with God. Your success is because you have a nice place, you are living comfortably, you are having a car, you are having a house, you are having everything. So this is what I associate my success with. Some people, they associated your success not with your knowledge, your love, your wisdom, your awakening to God. Nothing of that matter. How much bank balance you have? How much you are earning? So this is the medium with which they understand the success of their lives. So this is an old story of Rajasi fellows. And they are always on this spree. They are always on, seeking. And they will never be fulfilled. That is the joke. Initially, I prayed only for a job of 1,000 rupees, and now I've got 10,000, and then 100,000, and then I go to God, say, God, only 100,000. How poor I am. There are so many people who have 1,000 into 1,000 and have only 100 into 1,000. What a poor man I am. So they're still suffering. And God says, okay, fine, you stupid fellow, I'm going to increase your wealth 100 times. Then he says, I've got only 1,000 into 1,000. It should be million into 1,000. So some people, they are never satisfied, never satiated, always on a run, on a spree. So these are what is called as the Rajasi fellows. And they are everywhere. Wherever you go, in every country, in every city. That's not the story I'm telling about my city. It's the story of every country. You look in history books, there are people who have been only, running after wealth and name and fame, till the time they become sattwic. In case if they become sattvic and there is a fundamental transformation and they say, oh, I'm already so blessed. What can money do to me to be fulfilled? Wow, you have changed. Where have you been? I went to India. I went to Vedanta Ashram at Indore, and I read Gita. Oh, great, I will also go there. So there are people who are sattvic, there are people who are rajasi, and when the tamo guna infects the mind, there is disenthusiasm, there is lethargy, there is no motivation. Something or the other blocks their motivation and they are disenthused. So the only thing which they have is, let me relax. Let me be at peace with myself. I want to have a nice sleep. Every time. I don't know, sometimes people can sleep so much. In youngsters, sleep is required. Especially, sleep is a beautiful medium by which you recharge your energy. It brings a lot of energy. It will remove stress. So that is why sleep is very necessary. At least 8 hours a day, everybody should have a nice sleep, depending upon their age. By the time you reach my age, then 8 hours is not necessary. And especially if you have studied Vedanta, then long sleep is not necessary because there is no stress. There is no worry in me. So sleep becomes less. But the Tamasi fellows, the quota of their sleep is, it's very big. Still they are not satisfied. Mommy, I can sleep for just 5 more minutes, please. I'm just finishing my dream. I reached the climax of my dream. Just when I was about to get the ultimate benefit, at that time alarm bell goes. And your mother, she comes. Wake up, my dear, it's high time you get up. And I just turn and go to sleep again. Just 5 minutes. So that is the story of whenever it is possible in anyone. Even a sattvic fellow, when he is sleeping nicely, he would like to complete the dream and then get up. It's not that other people, they will not like to have, one more last experience of my dream and the climax of my dream. But the Tamasi fellows, they are predominantly lethargic. It is your mind. You can make it Tamasi, you can make it Rajasi, or you can make it sattvic. It is only people who make their mind sattvic, that is because of good company, good education, good values, good knowledge. By that, you can transform the fundamental motivation of your life. But to change the gunas requires a lot of knowledge, a lot of good company, a lot of deep understanding of life. Then it is possible. So he says, everything which I have described, it is of these 3 gunas. And if you want to pursue this Prakruti, you will have to turn your mind also to be predominantly sattvic, and the things outside also. Be sensitive to the sattvic dimension of other people. Why do you see ill, anything negative in other people? See goodness everywhere. So, that is what the sattvic mind is. Sattvic mind can see beauty and positivity, the godliness everywhere. Even though I know that there is a negative aspect in everything, but I don't care too much about it. Why to make your mind, a waste paper basket? All the litter, all the negativity, and all the crap, thinking about negative things, that will not lead me anywhere, only make my mood and sleep, bad. So everything in the creation, even though whether it is sattvic, Rajasic, Tamasic, they all have come out of me. They are my Prakruti. But you better turn towards sattvic things if you want to become knowledgeable and a blessed person. There are books, there are people who are sattvic. Get their company. Good company is a great thing. If you want to make your mind peaceful, knowledgeable, and sattvic, then good company is the way out. Wherever you are, always seek good companies. And good company is always rare. It's not easy to get. Extrovert people who are bothered about their egoistic desires and passions, they are very common. That's a common commodity anywhere in the world. You go to any country, majority are like that. Majority in all countries, they are Rajasi. A small percentage is Tamasi, very dull, disenthused, and another small percentage are very good people. And because of that, their country is running, their society is running. So you'll have to search for good people, have good company. And one of the things which is a very good thing for good company is good books. Good books is a very good company because you keep on getting nice thoughts and nice knowledge, inspiring, motivating knowledge. Books are the words of wise people. And in case if you are connected to some good books, then your mind will remain, positive and sattwic. But in case if you really search, then you will always find goodness somewhere or the other. I'm so happy that you students from Russia, they came to India searching for knowledge. This is the sattvic aspiration. This is the goodness. This is something, the value in you because of which you crossed, such a long space and came over here. I have some neighbors also next door. They will not come. They are not interested. He says, Guruji, he is just my neighbor. I'll go anytime. And that anytime is not coming at all. So basically, they are not interested in all these things. And nobody compels. I am the last person to compel. Why should I compel anyone? Why should I become an intrusion into your life? It has to come from your heart, from your wish, and then you pursue goodness, wisdom, knowledge. So after saying this, what Bhagwan is saying that everything has come from me. Bhagwan, stop creating rascals. And all the terrorists are also coming from you. Yes, sir. Terrorists are also coming from me. And tiger and the demons and all the crocodiles, these are also coming from you. Why do you create all these nonsense things? Don't create them. They're making my life hell. Snakes also coming from you. Not only coming from me, they reside on my head. See Lord Shiva. He loves snakes. In his hand, in his neck, on his head, everywhere. He loves all the animals. He loves not only animals, every person. Any human being is an embodiment of love. If you go to him with love, you will get love. You will get blessings. So there was one Rakshasa, one demon, one evil fellow. He meditated and did some great tapasya. And says, Bhagwan, I want one boon. Whomsoever I touch should get burnt. Bhagwan says, okay, if you want this kind of, you are meditating and doing tapasya for so many years, if you just want this, I thought you want Brahmagyan, but you don't want Brahmagyan. You want the power to burn somebody. He says, Tathastu. Okay, may that be. And then he says, Bhagwan, you have given that power to me? Say, yes. Let me test it on you. And he started touching Bhagwan Shiva. So Shivji ran from there. He says, what a stupid fellow. Somehow he saved himself, and at that time his wife was there. Wives, they stay of husbands in such, exigencies, such problems. And she says, you rascal, you're burning my husband, I am going to kill you. She's Durga. And somehow the situation was handled, and he says, and finally he touched himself and he got burnt. But there are people, it's a fact of life. There are people of different kinds. Everybody has come from me. And I will bless everyone all the time. I will give you opportunity, I will give you freedom to think, to dream, and to achieve. So know that everything has come from me. Flower also is coming from the tree, and the thorn is also coming. Nectar is also coming from the tree, and poison is also coming from the tree. Oh tree, don't create poison. He says, why? Why are you telling me? Who's telling you to go and enjoy poison? Why should you lick poison, eat poison, drink poison? You have wisdom and don't do it. Everything has a role. You know, the snake poison has a big role. It can cure you of any kind of snake bite and so many diseases also. So it has great medical benefits. Whatever God has created in the world has got great benefits. So you leave that to me, what to create and what not to create. Forget all that. I don't need your consultation. That what should I create? You stupid fellow, please come and tell me what should I create and what should I not create. That is none of your business. This is my department. I am creating night and day both. I am creating good and bad both. Because both have a role to play. You have not understood, that is your problem. In case if you understand someday properly, then you will see blessing in everything. Somebody missed a flight. He says, God, I'm your devotee. Why should you make my flight to get missed? He says, well, it is for your good. That flight is being going to be hijacked, skyjacked. Some terrorists will take that flight. I somehow assured that you are going to miss your flight. I know this is just a consolation, but everything has some goodness. Sincerely believe that and stop worrying. So everything has created. Matta eveti tan vidhi. Matta, from me alone. Everything is created. But one thing, they are dependent on me, but I am not dependent on them. So very important statement where you have to meditate on that statement to appreciate it beautifully, completely. Na tvaham teshu te mai. All these things which are created, they are in me. Mai. Mai means not May or June. Mai. Not that Mai, but in me. That is the seventh declension. And that is called as in me. So whatever, this whole creation is in me. And tomorrow when you are going to wake up from this dream, you'll also say, oh God, this whole creation is in me. I'm telling you from my platform, from where I'm standing, everything is in me. But everything which is created, they are depending on me. Even though sattwic things are depending on me, Rajasic things are depending on me, and Tamasic things are dependent on me. But if you turn towards sattvic, then there are greater chances that you will reach me. A person who is predominantly Rajasi will always be obsessed and fascinated by things outside. And always be, crying that, I have not attained whatever I could in life. Guruji, I'm 50 years old and I'm not only, till now, I have not acquired 15 million till now. I need to acquire 50 million, then my 50 years is good enough. Always, bothering about things outside. They're not worried about the wisdom they have acquired till now. They've not realized that who they are, that is insignificant for them. What is more important is the obsession with the things outside, the wealth, the name, the fame, the comfort, petty things, stupid things, flimsy things, childish things. They have not yet learned this lesson that these things don't matter. You already have so many things in your life, still none of these things they are fulfilling you. But that wisdom has to dawn. These Rajasi fellows, they're also in me. But in case if you see them, they will never think, they'll never meditate, they'll never become introvert. They will never be meditative. They'll always be extrovert, dependent on things outside. So therefore, anyone who is predominantly Rajasi will never reach me, even though they are in me. Yet they will never be. The whole life is wasted because of their extrovertedness and obsession with things outside. Outside also certainly acquire all these things, whatever is important and necessary. But don't you think that object is just one part of the experience? Another component of an experience is the subject. Subject and object together bring about experience. And you're only thinking about objects, never about the subject. Who is experiencing? Who am I? These things are only possible in a sattwic mind. So everything is in me, yet I am not dependent on anything. They are dependent on me. Natvaham. I am not dependent on them. Te mahi. They are dependent on me. So having said this, a very important statement, meditative statement, worthy of meditation and reflection. He continues further and we enter the 13th shloka. Tribhir gunamayer bhavai ebi sarvamidam jagat mohitam na bhijanati Mamebhyah paramavyayam Tribhihi gunamayahi bhavaihi Ebhihi sarvamidam jagat. What is jagat? Jagat is the expanse of different manifestations. Different creations put together, different manifestations put together is called as Jagat. When the world was not there, only God was there. But when the world is not there, the creation is not there, then what is not there? Different manifestations are not there. Then Jagat was created. What does it mean? Different forms, different names, different objects. So different manifestations, they constitute what is called Jagat. So Jagat, this entire Jagat is made out of Tribhihi Gunamayahi Bhavaihi. It is made out of these three gunas, which is Apara Prakriti. Apara Prakriti in details is three gunas. So generically it is called as Apara Prakriti together, but details these three gunas. gunas. So even though everything is this three gunas presenting itself as this beautiful creation, but now Bhagwan says one thing. He says, Mohitam na vijanati mamebhyah paramavyayam. Normally, whenever a human being is born, everyone is fascinated by this beautiful world. So colorful, so beautiful. So look at the eyes of a small child. The eyes, wide open. Seeing the colors, seeing the toys, seeing the parents, seeing the mother and everything. Everything is such a surprise for that boy, for that child, girl, whoever it is. I always like to see the wide open, inquisitive eyes of a child. And some people remain a child in the whole life. Always seeing more and more, different colors, different. So wise people tell us, grow up, man. How long you will remain a child? Please grow up and see the things deeper. But it is so beautiful world that I am not, tired to see this beautiful world again and again. Even one thing, it keeps on changing different forms and facets. Different forms. I keep on sitting with my camera and seeing the bird, and that bird keeps on showing different forms. I keep on clicking. Somebody says, Guruji, how many photos do you click? He says, I don't know. I see beauty in every form, in every manifestation. It's an awesome, beautiful creation. Bhagwan says, yes, it is beautiful. Whatever is my creation is a beautiful creation. I do whatever I do, it is beautiful. Because I do with my heart and soul, with all my love. It's a creation of my love. So everybody is so fascinated, deluded in fact. Not only fascinated, but Bhagwan uses one word, mohitam. Mohitam is not just fascinated. Mohitam means deluded. What is deluded? Deluded means confused, brainwashed. You stop thinking about anything else. This is so beautiful, so nice, that all my viveka and intellect and understanding, it disappears. This thing alone reigns supreme. In delusion, our intellect stops. Whenever there is moha, mohitam, delusion, you have experienced, you have studied, you have meditated, you had realized. But when this thing called moha comes, everything goes away. It disappears. This is the experience of everyone. So that is the power of delusion, confusion, blind fascination for things outside. I know I have created a beautiful world. Bhagwan, it is your fault. Why have you created this beautiful world? You have created such a beautiful world that I'll get mohita. I'll get deluded. You please stop doing your work nicely. You don't create the world beautifully. Well, in case if I don't create the world, you will come and complain. God, you don't know how to do your work. Please put your heart and soul in whatever you are creating. Create nicely. Just as, sometimes the food is made, it is, all nonsense. And then we tell the person who's cooking, why don't you put your heart and soul properly and make the food nicely? This is not a tasty food at all. I don't like eating this food. Please put your heart and soul. Love what you do. And then the creation will be good. Bhagwan says that is what I was doing. I was creating beautiful. I've created you. Just imagine, see in the mirror. What a beautiful creation. Huh? I have created eyes, I have created, place to keep your spectacles, your nose. Suppose you did not have a nose, where would you keep your specs? So nose is the stand on which my specs can lie, they can lie. Otherwise, all the people will smoke with specs. How will they wear specs? They'll have to tie like that. But thank you, God, you made a nice nose, and I can put my specs can hang on that. It's just a small thing, but everything in the creation is so beautifully created, so thoughtfully created. The food, the sensual enjoyments, and the forms, the colors, the mountains, the trees, and the birds, and the flowers. Mohitam na vijanati. I feel very happy when the people appreciate my creation, but I feel very sorrowful that they never turn towards the artist. You go to an art gallery, see all the beautiful paintings and the artifacts and the statues, and at least make it a point to check out who's the artist. That artist is standing there alone. Nobody is bothered about the artist. Everybody is seeing the paintings and artifacts. Go to him. Say thank you. Appreciate it. So when you are seeing the creation deluded people, they never come to me. They never thank me. They never appreciate God. Whoever has created this beautiful world, have you taken out time to convey your gratitude and thanks to God? God, thank you so much for this beautiful creation. Thank you so much for this physical body, for my loving people, my family, my country, my river, my mountains. In case if you are not saying thank you, then you know who you are? Mohitam, deluded. You are so obsessed with the things outside, gratification is your goal. Ego fulfillment is your goal. And you are not a sensitive, caring person, not a thoughtful person, not a sattwic person. So mohitam na vijanati mamebhyas param avyayam. Even so many sattvic people, they don't have, everyone does not have that forbearance and patience and intelligence to go deep. From the Prakruti, they reach me. Very rare. Very rarely, people, they explore the Prakruti, the goodness, the beauty, and there God was standing behind all these things. Did you reach out to God also? No, I did not see God there. So that is what Bhagwan is saying. Mamebhyas paramavyam. I who is standing behind all these things. Paramavyam, I am the imperishable. unchanging, divinity in all these things. You have human life, human intellect, one of the finest things in the whole creation. But till now you have not been able to crack this reality. And behind every creation, God is standing there. Think about it. Meditate on that. That's the most beautiful thing. That is the source of beauty. That's the source of creation. In case if you are seeing the creation, but you are not able to see God, then I will say that you are deluded. Eat nice food, but at least go and thank your mommy, mother. Such a nice food, thank you so much. She's, standing behind all the dining table and the recipes. Did you go to her? How long should I go? Every day. I just enjoy it and finish it off. He says, then you are missing out on the fun. You're missing out on the beauty. And nobody is going to appreciate your servings also. You will do so much to so many people, nobody is going to do, because you never do it yourself. Mamebhyah paramavyayam. I who is standing behind all these things, very rarely people, they realize me, the truth which is standing behind. Why is that? Why is it that nobody is able to appreciate you? He said, I'll tell you the secret. And in the next shloka he says, Daivi Hesha Gunamayi Mama Maya Duratyaya Mame Vaye Prapadyante Mayam Etam Tarantite. So he says, my creative power, which is called Maya. I create everything, this Prakruti, this entire Prakriti and the entire creation, I create with a very awesome power I have. I have this creativity. I have the power of creation. That power of creation is called as Maya. And my Maya is, very, very awesome, very powerful. It's divine. You see the creation and you see how awesome the creation is. There are people, there are poets who keep on singing that who has created this beautiful world? Where is he hanging, hiding? वो कौन चित्रकार है हरी भरी वसुंधरा? This green, beautiful land and the skies and river, who has created? So certainly the creation is beautiful. So see this point that Gita is it gives great importance to the creation, the Prakriti, the nature. Nature and the creation can become, like a springboard for the realization of the truth of life and yourself. So always, take out time to go in the midst of nature. Howsoever busy you are, go to the forest, go to the mountains, go to the rivers, go to the ocean, beaches. Not where all the crowd is and loud noises and the music is and the dances. That is distraction. You will miss. You'll never see the beauty. Alone. Quiet. And I liked Russia very much. There is so less crowd. If you want to see crowd, come to India. So many people. The productivity capacity of India is the highest. They create, continuously they create. Only few people, they are sannyasis, they don't create. Otherwise, everybody creates. So you should go alone to mountains, to beautiful places. Just be quiet. See the beauty. So you shouldn't put effort. You need to put some effort. If you go and also take your children, they will be exposed to such things. You are the parents, the mother, the father, they need to go. Going to forest, going to mountains, going to rivers, going to beaches, islands. Such a beautiful experience where only you and God are there. Certainly make it a point. And it's easy for some people and difficult for some people. For me to search, really quiet places is difficult. Wherever you go, there are some people there. But still, in case I want, we can always go. Even if I go right on top of the mountain, I'll find people doing party there. Jumping and screaming and making the place dirty. But, some people, if they sincerely want, just be by yourself. If you wish, then you will be only, influenced by the things and objects and experiences. To be with oneself is the beginning of meditation. Just be with yourself. Be familiar with yourself. Don't require company all the time. If you require a company, a friend all the time, then you are insecure. Your insecurity will never go. Dare to be with yourself. And then, God will say, this fellow really wants me, let me reveal myself. He's already revealed, only we have to take the initiative. So, in this way, he says, my creative power is so beautiful. It is divine, literally. I also accept. I confess. My wife is very smart. Maya is wife of Bhagwan. My wife, my Shakti, we call her Mataji also, Mother Nature. So my Maya Shakti is not only very beautiful, very smart, very creative. And I don't really blame people because she has created so many beautiful things. People get deluded. Daivi hesha gunamayi mama maya duratya. I tell you the fact that even for great, austere and intelligent people, it is not easy to transcend the domain of Maya. Maya keeps on influencing everyone in so many ways. So this is a fact of life. But you have to show strength, you have to show dedication, you have to show the will to really want God. In case if there are people, oh God, this is a very disappointing situation. Wherever I go, nature will be there, beauty will be there. So what will I do? Is there any way out? Please give me one mantra. How to get over this Maya? Maya is very distracting, disturbing, attractive. And wherever I go, I get opportunities of greater gratification. He says, don't blame the objects, but the attitude with which you interact with them. In case if you can remain sattwic, then even in a place like Lanka, when it was ruled by the demon king Ravan, so a very bad fellow, a rascal, egoistic, very arrogant, and he acquired so much in his life that it was city of gold. When Hanumanji went there, so he saw Lanka made out of the palaces, the roads and the lamppost, everything was glittering with gems and gold and silver. So he had looted, not earned, he had looted and made his city beautiful. But in case if your mind is beautiful, like Vibhishana, he was staying in Lanka, but he could still be a man of wisdom, thoughtfulness, understanding. Always pursue knowledge. Greater and greater knowledge and wisdom should be the way out. Then you will not be distracted by things outside. Always keep on learning very humbly. Then whatever the world is, that will not be a problem. But in case if your priorities are not right, then you will get distracted. The world is beautiful. It has so much to enjoy. And if your goal is only enjoyment, objects, wealth, gratification, sensuality, and certainly you will get enough opportunities for that. But in case if your goal and priority is greater knowledge, wisdom, depth, then you can always do it. And suppose you have love for God. These people, they are very lucky. They will never be distracted by Maya. So this is the secret I am telling you. See the beauty, see the world, experience the world, but always thank God. The Creator, whoever has bestowed all these things to you, He has blessed you with this beautiful life, this beautiful body, human life, and this beautiful world. Nobody is stopping you to enjoy the sea experience. But if there is a person who always takes out time to thank God, somebody is helping you, at least be a sensitive person to thank. Somebody is giving you life and you are not even, having that gratitude, the thankfulness. Who cares? You have given. It was your job. You gave me. So such people, they remain insensitive, they get deluded. And there is no end to delusion. You keep on falling down and down. People will be surprised where, these people go down. To what extent? But there is only one mantra, one way out. Love God. Thank God. Whoever is giving to you. The life, the world, the opportunities, the experiences, the good people. It is my creation. I am giving. I am the master. And I tell you, I am very powerful. I can make your life hell also. I can be very terrible. Look at people everywhere. Good people, they keep on getting wisdom anywhere. And evil people, they get all kind of disasters and sorrows and grief. So in case Mameva ye prapadyante mayam tarantite. So big secret. How to go beyond Maya. Maya, very terrible, very beautiful, very attractive. How to not be deluded by Maya? Love God. Loving God is the sutra, is the secret. Be connected to God all the time. And in what way? Just start, Namaha. Nama is thank you. Om Namah Shivaya. Oh Shivji, thank you very much. Thank you for the beautiful day. Thank you for all the food I ate. Thank you for all the good people I met. Thank you for the good health. And so many thank yous. And because I have to do so many thank yous, therefore so many namaha. Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya. Namah, Namah. Sincere, not superficially. Bhagwan is smart enough. Don't think that you will deceive Bhagwan. Don't smart out Bhagwan. Bhagwan, I did my prayers today. I know. In your heart you are thinking of something else. In your heart of hearts you are calculating. Bhagwan, I did 10 namaskar. At least you should return in a line. My investment of 108 names. And what is your return? What is your prasad? At least 10% should be there, Then I'll be happy. This is your love. You're calculating, you're a businessman. Investing and returning. Okay, good, you can make an earning out of good investment. But don't make your dealings and love, devotion with God as a business. This should be a place where there should be no business whatsoever. In fact, whenever you really love somebody, there is no business. Have your mother told you? Well, my dear child, I took care of you for so many years, at least you should return. Never. That is why we say she loves you. In love, there is no question of returns. Wherever you have a relationship where you just give, take care, but no thought of return, then that is the person whom you really love. In case if you are doing something for return, then you are doing a business. It's a business deal. Bhagwan, 1 kg laddu, 1 kg sweets, and at least, 200 grams of benefits. I think that is fair enough, Bhagwan. Very less percentage, only 20% I am asking returns. At least 20% should be there. One small child was praying to Bhagwan, Bhagwan, I spoilt my examination yesterday. Now you do something because of which I get good marks. What you do is your business. I don't know that. How you are going to manage your work, I will not, advise you. But I know you are intelligent, smart, you can do it. That child was telling Bhagwan, he says, why should I do it? I'll give you laddu. I'll give you flowers. I'll say one mantra 10 times. Sincerely love Bhagwan. Person who really loves Bhagwan, the God, one who has created you, is your real parents, who is blessing you every moment in your life. Because of God alone, you are able to survive. You survived Corona, COVID. How did you survive? I don't know, God only helped me survive. I could have died like so many people, like mosquitoes, perishing here and there. But I somehow survived. Not somehow, because of the wish of God. God saved you. Also, it's a virus. It can come to you in any form. In some form or the other. But God is helping you. Go to a hospital sometime and see what all kind of diseases are there in the world. Terrible. So pathetic. So pitiable. People are suffering from unimaginable diseases. But luckily you are not. Thank God. I don't know from where diseases come, how viruses come. Always make it a point to become a good human being and at least thank God. God doesn't want, but you should do it. He is giving without even expecting your thank yous. Even when you don't thank Him, still you will get your breath. Breathing is possible. Your heart beating is possible. Your heart beating is not being done by you. You know how many times your heart is beating? I don't know. I don't know the breathing. I don't know the circulation. I don't know the digestion. I don't know anything. It's God has organized everything. At least like a good human being, just thank God. And one beautiful thing of that, the consequence of that, Maya will not touch you. Otherwise, Maya is so powerful, it can make your intellect topsy-turvy. Ulta-pulta. You'll be confused, deluded. When a person goes into a river, other day you went inside Narmada, and there was a fisherman with a net. So whenever he went to the river, he threw the net and was able to catch so many fishes. But there was one very beautiful golden fish. He was never able to catch that fish. He was wondering, why is it that I am not able to catch this beautiful golden fish? I want to catch. So maybe he went early morning. At that time, maybe early morning, I'll be able to catch that fish. Maybe evening time, sunset time, I'll be able to catch that fish. Maybe when the sun is right on the top, at that time, I'll try to throw the net and catch the fish. But that fish was very smart. Other fishes, tortoise and everything, they'll come in the net. But years passed and that fish was not being, You could see that fish swimming in water. The golden fish, what a beautiful fish. So he was wondering. Then he went to one wise man. He says, Sir, I want to catch this fish, but I'm never able to catch this fish. What is the secret? He says, watch closely. That fish, whenever you go inside water, that fish comes and goes round around your own feet. She loves you. And therefore she'll suddenly go to your feet and start even pricking you, biting you sweetly, kissing you beautifully, nicely. Did you notice that? I said, yes, I noticed. She certainly comes to me. And therefore I think today I'm going to catch her. But I'm never able to catch. So that wise man said that whenever a fish really comes to your feet, that fish will never be caught. And this is what God tells Krishna, tells Arjuna also. Anyone who comes to my feet will never be caught by this Maya. And other people who are swimming along around different places, all of them get caught in the net. But a devotee will never be caught. This is the simple secret. Mameva ye prapadyante maya me tantarantite. They go beyond Maya. They are not affected by this creation. Let there be so many problems and fascinations and challenges. You remain connected with your master, the one who has bestowed life to you, who is giving you opportunities to live, to breathe, to think, to go around. That is where you need to be connected with. Anyone who takes out time even for few minutes to connect with God, he says, rest assured, you will be like a lotus flower in this lake. You know, lotus flower, it lives in the water, but it's never touched by water. It remains untouched. So also a person who has love for God, you see the beauty, you see the world outside. It's not that you're running away from world. You're running away from various enjoyments and beauties and pleasures. It's not that. See that. But what is important? What is really important to you is the love of God. Anybody who has this kind of understanding shall never be deluded by Maya. So very, very famous statement. So this is the secret, and I've been telling this secret from ages. Gita itself is 5,000 years old. And before Gita, in Upanishad, the same principle was revealed in Upanishad, which was another 10,000 years old. So from ages, I've been telling this secret to people that have connectivity with God. Today, the only connectivity you are bothered is Wi-Fi connectivity. Guruji, wherever I go, do you have internet? I says, yes, internet is there. This is the only connectivity I need. He says, no, once a week go to a place where there is no internet. There are people who keep on searching, and there are places who keep on advertising that you can come to our resort. Here there is no internet. So you can be really peaceful. And then you can connect with God. You connect with your own self. Connectivity with God has to be my priority. It should be my wish. Nobody is going to impose it on you. Nobody can. Nobody will see. Your parents, your Gurujis will never see, When you are sitting quietly, then what are you doing? What are you thinking? Why should anybody see? It's your life. In case if you want to have, you should be blessed with love for God, then that is wisdom, that is sanity, that is intelligence, that is common sense, that is goodness. Develop that love. And then let there be anything beautiful, fascinating, the ups and downs are there, doesn't matter. Be blessed with love. So after this beautiful shloka, Bhagwan starts, another section, we will just chant 2 shlokas and then we will see the meaning tomorrow. Namam dushkritino mudha prapadyante naradhama Mayaya pahrita jnana Asuram bhavamashrita Chaturvidha bhajante mam Jana sukritinarjuna Arto jigyansurartharthi Jnani cha bharatarshava So Bhagwan says that you have heard this thing so many times. Haven't you heard? Devotion for God is going something very good. Then why is it that you are not getting that devotion? What is the problem? Who's stopping you? I don't know what is stopping me, but I want and I'll do it one day. One day I will get devotion for God. Today I have got greater devotion to things outside in the world which I need to experience and acquire. Greater priority is for that. Bhagwan says, yes, I'll tell you the secret why somebody can, devote time for Bhagwan and other people, they don't have any place for Bhagwan in their heart. It is just occasional, Sunday. Maybe Friday. So once a week I will take out some time for you, other time when I'm a busy person, you know that. You have made me busy. I was not that busy earlier. But you have made me busy, so I'm busy in all that. So I don't have time for you. So Bhagwan says, I'll tell you the secret. Why is it that some people, they don't have importance for love? Even love for their own creator. Love for somebody who's blessing you with all the things in life. You don't respect even that. He's giving and you are taking and taking without thank you also. Not a good thing. But why? Why such things are happening? So that secret he is revealing in the shloka. He says basically it is about the karmas. Whatever you do from morning to evening, if it is just because motivated by your egoistic fulfillment, you are more bothered about your fulfillment, your life and your success. So this is called egoistic motivation. At least care for some people. Care for something, the world also. Live in such a way that everybody is happy. And to begin with, your elders are happy. People whom you revere, they are happy. People who are supporting you, praying for you, at least they should be happy with your karmas. That is called good karma. Good karma is doing that karma by which you are taking care of yourself also. But everybody is happy. Everybody is so happy seeing your success. Your success, I'm so happy that you are successful. There are so many people who want your success. And God is one of them. Not only God, your parents are there. Maybe your brothers and sisters, they are there. Your relatives are there. Your teachers are there who really want your success. And they're so happy just to see your success. Do whatever necessary, at least they should be happy. I used to do whatever I have to do if my Guruji is happy. My Guruji is happy. Yes, you are doing good work. I've attained heaven. I've attained whatever I have to. Because he matters for me. And he's so caring. He's so thoughtful, so intelligent. And I'm so blessed to have his company. I don't care about the whole world. In case if my Guruji is satisfied, I am satisfied. There should be some person in your life. Maybe your elders are there, your parents are there, your gurus are there, or best, God is there. But connecting with God is slightly difficult because you have to study the scriptures. What does God want? I don't know. I don't know God. So therefore the better thing is some elder person, some senior, some wise person in your life, whom you respect, who's really caring about you. And if you are not lucky to have any such person in your life, you are not a lucky person. You are pathetic, pitiable. But I'm sure everybody has got some people in their life where wise people, they are happy about you. So do start with good karma. Good karma is that karma where the wise people, good people, noble people, intelligent people, they are happy seeing your thoughts and life and karma. Then you know what is good karma. Not only those people, but even your family members, your children, your husband, your wife, everybody, wherever such person is there, everybody is happy. I'm sure you must have seen some people. Wherever they go, everybody is happy. Oh, thank goodness this fellow has come now. It's such a relief. He'll take care of everything. He's going to help everyone. They're so caring, thoughtful, energetic, intelligent. And all they want is your well-being. When there are some good people, if your karmas can make them happy, then your karma is sukriti. Sukriti is good karma. And dushkriti is bad karma. Even those, near and dear ones, they're never happy. Some people, manufacturing defect is there, they're anyway never happy. Whatever you do, they are never happy. So this is their problem. Therefore, I am saying wise people, intelligent people. At least your family, your children, your wife, your husband, your parents, your small world. It's a very small world. Everybody is living in a very small world. It's just, namesake that we are living in such a big world. No, my dear, you are living in a very small world. Two people, husband, wife, maybe there is third person, sometime, few children more. That is your world. And in case if people in your world are not happy with you, you cannot dream for the whole world is happy with you. Nobody is going to be happy with you. And God is also not going to be happy. Your goodness, your love, your care, that is what everybody is expecting from you. So he says devotion is possible, love for God is possible when a person starts with Sukriti. If, for example, your day-to-day activities, they are not Sukriti, but Dushkriti. Dushkriti is selfish, egoistic, insensitive, careless. That kind of karma. Self-obsessions. I like and I don't like. That is the priority. They never think about what somebody else likes. Even your professors and teachers, you're not bothered. No, I don't like. Yesterday, one leader was saying, I will speak whatever I want to speak. Okay, fine, you keep on speaking, but at least think, that some very senior people, elderly people, they are there. No, I'll just speak whatever I have to. Are you a dog? You'll bark, keep on barking anything? What you like? You're an intelligent fellow. Exude goodness, thoughtfulness, respect, love. Live your life in such a way that your world, everybody feels blessed, and elders feel blessed, and God also feels blessed. Otherwise, God says, I've made a mistake. I've created this rascal who is not even able to take care of his family and children. He can create family, but he cannot take care of them. Yesterday, one Muslim lady was saying, Allah has given me children, but Modi is not taking care of them. Well, when you were producing children, then did Modi come in the middle? Modi has not created, he has not, given you children. You were excited to get married and you were excited to get, children. And he says, Allah gave me children. But now the leaders have to take care of my children. I'm not going to take care of them. Know what to do with them. Then Allah will come in the form of some other fellow and give them punishment. So it is your karma. Karma is the right place to start. Day-to-day karma, every action, whatever small, personal, social, anything you do. And religion should not be confined to temples. Religion should come into your day-to-day activities to bring about goodness, thoughtfulness, and love. That is real religion as per Bhagwad Gita. If you can become Sukriti, a person doing good karma, then you have already started on the journey. You will get devotion for God, you will get wisdom, you will be able to understand Apara Prakriti, Para Prakriti. You will be able to chant Bhagavad Gita shlokas properly. You will be able to thank God, and do meditation every day without any problem. But the beginning, first step is good karmas. So this is what he says, and he also tells, that there are different kind of good people. There are 4 kinds. He gives all the details. Good people, there are 4 categories, and all of them love me. And depending upon which category they are, they get blessed in the same proportion. So it's a very interesting section. And that interesting section will continue tomorrow. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamana Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti. Hari Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Hari Om Namah Parvati. Har Har Mahadev. Narmade Har Guru Ganga. Jai.